Juan, got head coach Ben Olsen here for you. Ben, tight one on the road here, but a late goal from Daniel Stairs gets it across the lines. Thoughts on that performance?
Really excited about the performance. This is one of the very, very tough place to come in general going west with the travel. The field was a disaster. Slick, you could tell it was hard to get a footing, connect passes, and so it becomes a different type of game, and one we're not necessarily always that doesn't always suit us. And that's what's so exciting about tonight for us is we had to kind of solve the problem and again understand the assignment today. And it was about concentration. It was about being pragmatic at times, still playing our soccer and still building and still trusting our structure, but also just being gritty and being very physical. They were. It was some heavy challenges early. I thought the way we protected each other and ourselves was at a high level, and we just grew into the game. So that part I haven't seen from this group in a while, and we saw that last year where it was personal, and it was just nice to see us up for that type of fight because we have soccer. We can connect passes. We all know that. We can build the game. We can create chances. But for us to really go to that next level, we have to have the mentality that we had tonight. And it's a dangerous combo when you can have both of those. And tonight, again, I saw that one side that I think we need to continue to bring if we're going to evolve.
All right, we'll start with Herman. Herman, go ahead.
Hey, Ben, great win tonight. Just two quick questions on the modifications that you made in the second half to obtain the result on the road that you did. You look like a genius, man. Walk me through that status for Dorsey substitution. Was that just man for man? Was Dorsey fatigued? Just your thoughts on the substitution.
Dan plays the position a little bit different than Griffin. And Griffin was still moving and running and getting behind, and he was still somewhat dangerous. I just thought we needed Dan out there. Our staff and ends up working out. Dan has a real nose for goal. He's actually a pretty good finisher, and you look at his stats over the years. He always chips in 4 or 5 goals a year, and he's clean in his finishing. He's smart. He's an intelligent player. So gave us a little balance, but also coming more late into the game, into the final third. McKenzie, I thought, did a good job of coming in and offsetting them, and you could tell his speed is something that teams have to respect. Ironically, it wasn't his speed. It was a deft little touch to Amin and then a good ball back stick. So the subs, I think over the course of the last month and a half, the subs have really come on and have done a good job, and we're getting deeper, and we're going to continue to get deeper with Ponce and hopefully one or two other one or two other players that are the worst kept secrets in the world, so that tension's going to be good. It's going to take some managing, but we're getting deeper, and we expect hopefully that means subs are going to continue to come in and help the game in a positive way.
And my last question is, right before the goal, Latif Blessing and Sebastian come in. My question is, you were dominating the game. There wasn't a threat from San Jose. Why not put them earlier? Because you were seeking for that winner, late in the game. Why not give them 20 minutes instead of 10 minutes?
Just because that's how I felt like what the game needed. I mean,
Yes, sir.
Usually, I've screwed up enough games. I'm not going to second guess my subs for this one.
Thank you, Ben.
All right.
Good win tonight.
Thanks.
All right, Juan, go ahead.
Hello, Ben. Congratulations on the win.
Go on.
Last week, you mentioned last week that it was really hard to break down a low block, and this week, it was still very hard. But you guys were able to create chances and really limit San Jose. this game and to break down a low block like San Jose and to really create those chances?
Well, you know, one of the it was the same message in some ways that we were carrying into this game that we carried into the Minnesota game, and again, transition moments. You know, some high octane, you know, winger and Babise dropping in. They've got some, you know, real pace and transition. So it was either going to be that or it was going to be a set piece. And again, I thought overall we did a good job against Minnesota. But we gave up a second phase on a set piece. So if we could keep them off the board with dead ball situations, I thought we had a pretty good chance. And I thought we were just, you know, extremely alert tonight. And they were gonna have to earn something on the. They were gonna have to do something pretty good to break down our defense tonight. They were sharp. They were engaged. They were collective. They were connected. They had fire in their belly, which is, and I think maybe the real difference.
Just tell me a little bit about the offense. Your nice sequence there on the goal pole was, you know, anything particular to the changes or adjustments tactically on how the team was able to?
No, I don't think there was anything special from a tactical standpoint that we were trying to do. It was just, you know, really like for like subs. You know, we got some fresh energy in there. You know, Dan, again, a little bit different than Griffin, but he's played right back before, and again, he's experienced. He's got the wherewithal to pick his spots and be to get into the box and help us out in the attack with some service or joining late as he did for the goal. He just does it in a different way than Griffin. And then again, McKenzie was, you know, he's a dynamic winger. He's trained well the last 2 weeks. We thought we'd give him a shot because he's got real pace and teams have to respect him. So there wasn't anything crazy. There's no genius other than putting some fresh guys on.
All right, we'll go to Dustin.
Hey, Ben.
Hi, Dustin.
Hey, 3 points tonight, big for you guys. Now looking forward, Vancouver, short rest. You'll have one guy, an extra guy available, maybe two. Just now, what is the mindset going to Vancouver now after a win today? You know, as you carry this momentum.
Yeah, just be selfish. You know, be greedy. Let's go. You know, let's try to get more. And you know, it's a quick turnaround. And, you know, we're going to need, as I talked about earlier, the depth. And, you know, fortunately, we've got some options. And one of them is obviously Ponce. We'll see how that can play out. And but we got guys chomping at the bit to get involved right now. And, you know, we put a lot of focus in on this game. And then tomorrow morning we'll wake up and start working on them.